The never enough circle. What is it actually? What is the never enough circle, and how do we see if we are actually acting out in this circle of never enough? I have for years, and still, but I know I'm dealing with it in different ways, not knowing, even though I was in personal development, but I was not knowing the depth of the never enough circle. Because the never enough circle is pointing towards one system of what we actually all humans do have. Because this is our unfulfilled needs. Unfulfilled needs is the main drive these days in order to act, to do things. And what is an unfulfilled need? There are 12 basic needs, emotional basic needs that we do have. The physical needs, not the emotional needs, like safety, place, and provision, is for most people in developed countries is sufficient. We have a place to sleep, we have food on the table, and the physical existence isn't threatened. We don't live in war zones. The safety is there when it is okay. Of course, these are exceptions, and when these exceptions are there is a true danger, and there is a true physical threat, through lack of food, through lack of safety, for being a refugee, having no space or having no housing. These are practical problems that can be solved practically. They're visible and we can see them. The emotional needs are different here. Emotional needs, we don't see them. They are always kind of in the background. They are moving us. They are making that we are doing things. But very often we are not at all aware of that. We kind of get lost in the situations at hand, and then we think, this is how I have to do it. Is it of taking care of our children, where we never feel that we are a mother enough, that we have to do more? If it is at work, that we feel that, so we are not running the career as others do. We look at others and then they do it, or we are even coming into where it's more known, like the perfectionism, where we look at it to work and we kind of continue trying to improve it, and perhaps the deadline makes us give it, but still we can't really be satisfied on it. And when people give compliments on the great work we do or did, then perhaps very shortly we are happy with it, but then again the feeling comes it was not enough. The perfectionism is a very known expression of the not enough circle, but it goes so much further, because almost all our actions are motivated by emotional needs. And emotional needs, when we are feeling truly motivated by it, that means they have been unfulfilled. There are certain ages where these emotional needs, like acceptance, acknowledgement, recognition, admiration, care, where those emotional needs can be fulfilled in the way that we have a feeling of enoughness in it. And that is, unfortunately, again, only in childhood. Later, we cannot fill this cup. We cannot fill this cup anymore in a way that we can heal it. We can heal the emotional attachment to it. We can reframe the movie of our past, but we cannot fill the cup. And it's not meant to be filled also. Because it is to see that is what has created a lot of your traits, of your ways of being in the world. When you are now a driven person, for example, and you want to make career, then it is your being, it is who you are. It is not something that has to be cured, and now when you are breaking the never enough circle, now you become kind of calm and you don't have the drive anymore. No, the drive stays. This is also why organic development is such a brilliant thing, because in organic development we acknowledge that every single trait that we are having is not a mistake. It's not caused by a wound and that has to be healed and then the trait is going away, that we overdoing it, that we never feel it's enough what we are doing, that we are rushing from one to another, that when we have eaten we need to eat more. And some people, like when they postpone one thing, they start postponing a next thing, and next thing, and next thing. So the never enough circle reaches so far. It reaches almost in all our behaviors that we are doing. And then we are trying to, in one way or another, filling that cup, this emotional emptiness inside of ourselves, with certain things that we are doing. And as I repeat, and I can't repeat enough, it's not the thing that we are doing that is wrong. It is the motivation behind it that makes it never a satisfying endeavor. It is never enough. It is never satisfying. But when you look at how you're trying to fill that cup in exactly that way as you do it right now, is your natural way of doing things. Often we try to do it in different ways. We're trying to, like when you're a shy person, you have kind of perhaps learned that it is, you're accepted when you not talk, when you keep quiet. That was a way how your caretakers were perhaps happy with you. And then you think, now I want to be assertive. I want to be really someone who stands and is seen and is listened to and stuff like that. But your shyness is still, it might be like, it is something that you don't want to do, yeah, but it is still something that is your unique expression. And when we shed off the forming tools of our past, that's all what we need to do, and we have a welcoming attitude towards those aspects inside of ourselves, organic development is happening, and you will witness the amazing unfolding of those aspects, because now they feel safe and they have been with you so long, so they cannot go anywhere else. They're part of your natural being, and they can express themselves in new ways. And when you are perhaps a workaholic at this very moment, yeah, they will still love to create in life, but it will be satisfying and joyful, and you will not overdo it. You will not risk your marriage, or later that you always feel that you have spent not enough time with your children, or you're attending to your health or whatsoever. This is like when we are trying to fulfill a need, then we have no measure, and this is the never enough thing. Yeah, we have no measure, and we try to have it, and there is no choice in it, and there is no enjoyment in it either. Yeah? So when we are looking at our aspects and we see, of course it is beautiful when you are a powerful person who can create, and please don't try to do less. Yeah, but when you are freeing those aspects by shedding off the forming tools only, and you say, yes, I'm a workaholic and I love to create so much, which is the U-wave, the always visible, unchangeable signature of every trait, of every piece of your character, of every way as you are in life, then you soften towards yourself. And when you have this softening, and then you start being excited about who you are, and think, wow, yeah, that's nice. I can create really a lot, and I do. And you can start enjoying that. And then it's not anymore like an addiction. Yet you still will create a lot. But you also feel that when it is enough for this moment, it is enough, and you can enjoy, especially you can enjoy of what we do. Not waiting for the relief when it is finished, but you can enjoy it now. in the process, in the doing of the now, it is satisfying, and that is why it gives a feeling of enoughness, not by stopping with what you do, but enjoying it, and it is satisfying, and that it makes also space for other things. If you decide so, and if you love to do what you do, and you don't feel like you want to spend more time with your children, or you don't have children, which is also perfectly okay. Yeah? When you are a creator by heart, and you are someone who goes there with your whole passion, yeah, then perhaps you choose a different kind of lifestyle, and which is perfect. No one can tell us how we have to live. But I wish, and that I truly do from all my heart, I wish everyone to enjoy fully and totally, and breaking the never enough circle by knowing of what your true needs are and welcoming those traits with all your heart into your life. And by that, creating that conducive environment for organic development, creating that space where these aspects of us from need fulfillment and self-protection move towards enrichment. And enrichment is a joyful thing for you and for others. We don't come with a with a sledgehammer, but we start inspiring people to join us on our journey when we are wanting to create. Or we inspire people by our quiet being when you are shy. And then when you say something, it has a depth and a meaning. People get also quiet by that. Yeah. So when you live yourself in enriching ways, it is always enriching for you. It's always enriching for others. And it is always enough for the moment you are in. And you feel it, because you're on the level of enriching. And enrichment is fulfilling. But the trait that you are living stays the same. Never enough has nothing to do with helping less, with working less, eating less. Not at all. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with doing it in a satisfying way, with a satisfying motivation. And then it's enough. And then you don't do less. You are even more productive. And perhaps you don't eat less, but you might put more love and effort in what you eat. And you, the ways as it is expressing itself, we never can tell. But it is always enriching. It is always beautiful. And that's breaking the never enough circle. And I wish that. And this is also why I love to talk about it. I wish that for every person to be really so much enriched by anything that you do, regardless of the form, by seeing it, by seeing the beauty in it. I wish you an enriching day. Break the never enough circle by saying yes to who you are and the way how you do your things. And make space for your aspects to develop organically further. Just by that. Enriching day and enjoy.